race number 3 of the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing League. My name is Sue Llewellyn, and I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey there, Sue. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I heard you got to go down to the track with another driver.
That's right, I did. I get to go get some education on how these races work. This week, I got to talk with Nate Rector in a 13 Hulu car. Well, hey there, Nate. It's nice to have you with us today.
It's nice to be here, Dwight. Thanks for having me with you guys today.
Well, you qualified second for the race. Are you excited?
Yeah, we're super excited to have this 13 Dodge Hulu up in the front today. I think we're going to have a really strong race.
I bet you are. Well, thanks for taking time to take us around the track and help get me some more knowledge about racing. What can you tell me about the track?
Well, you're welcome, Dwight. Like, see, I'm trying to come down into turn 1 right now. A little tight here. We'll try to get it down on the bottom. That bottom line is the preferred line around this track. I'm going to get a lot of speed coming out of the backstretch here. Probably topping up to around 230-ish miles an hour as I come back down into turn 3. Really got to keep it along the bottom. You don't want to go too high here. The track gets a little tough. And I'm going to give it everything I can right here on this front stretch. It's really long, really flat. I can get a lot of speed coming down and then right back on the brake. Trying to get it down to the bottom there as much as I can here. This car's a little bit tighter than mine is. I'm going to try to get back on the gas here. Get you guys another good lap here in here so I can show you this track. It's not as high banked as last week's race. Sorry, trying to hold on to it here. But, you know, it's one of my favorite tracks that we go to all season long.
Thanks for taking us around the track. It was nice having you with us today. I'm going to be rooting for you. Good luck.
Thanks, Dwight. It was great being here with you guys. I'm going to slow this guy down and get ready and changed out in my uniform and ready for the race today. You guys have a good one.
Before we get started with our race, let's take a look at some of our qualifying results. Today on the pole, we have Madison Grace starting in the number 48 Minecraft car.
And not far behind her, Sue, was that Nate Rector that we got to talk to earlier today. He qualified 1/1000th of a second slower than Madison there. Oh my goodness, it was super close.
Rounding out some of the top drivers, we have number 10, or starting in number 10 rather, is the number 47 of John Jackson, which he had quite a race last week.
That he did. He was very aggressive last week, running up against that number 8 car and that rookie. He really, I think, put him in his place.
He sure did. In fact, that rookie this week is starting just behind him, which that could be quite interesting to start the race.
Especially if this feud continues to go. And also our last week's winner, Christy Rector, she qualified in the 7th position, Sue.
We got quite a bit of our top drivers starting in the top 10. This is going to be quite a race, so why don't we get started? Our drivers are coming out of turn 4. We're about to go green. This is going to be a very exciting race. It's being a very fast track.
Looks like here they come, Sue. They're taking that green flag and we're going racing.
That was quite a start there for the number 48.
That it was, Sue. She shot right out there, but that 13 car looks like he's going to try to hold on that outside.
That he is, but I don't think that outside lane is going to work just as well as it did in our last race.
That it's not, Sue. And I was talking with Nate earlier today, and he did say that lower line is the preferred line.
We got some full-wide racing back there, and oh my
goodness. They're wrecking already, Sue. It's almost like Coca-Cola all over again.
We didn't even get a full lap in. Here's a replay.
Oh my goodness. It looks like that 9 car is just riding in there 4 wide and runs out of space. Oh, she bumps into them. Oh my goodness. Taking out that rookie number 8. Oh my goodness, and a few others. Oh, took out her teammate, the number 4.
The number 49 was also involved.
Oh my goodness.
There's an on-board look.
See him racing up there. Oh, you see him crashing. Oh my goodness. He just bumps into that 57 car there. Not too hard. I think he might be all right there, Sue.
He might be all right. Time will tell. It looks like our leaders are already wanting some more tires and fuel for their race cars.
Oh my goodness. Well, I remember Nate saying that fuel goes a little bit further here than it has at some of the other tracks. he said that might play into some of the strategy.
It appears so, as they're coming down.
Oh my goodness. She hit him in the pits.
Yeah, that number 48 was not pleased with
She
number
was
13.
not at all. Well, it looks like the 39 car got out first, Sue.
Oh my, that 39, he has been strong ever since the beginning of the season.
That he has, Sue. I mean, I think every week we're sitting here talking about him and how well he's doing.
Just has not quite been able to put the bow on the present, as we say, to bring it home to victory lane.
Is that what they say?
I guess that's what they say.
All right, I like that one.
Well, as they get lined back up, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be green flag racing on the racing league.
Hey, you're watching the Racer League, and I'm Frank the Talking Wiener.
Welcome back to the Racer League. Lights around on the pace car. We're going to go green next time by. Quick look at our top 10. We got the number 39. He was the first out of the pits, followed by the number 64. The number 6. It's good to see him up there. It's been a while since we've seen him in the lead, or near the lead pack rather. The number 13 and the number 17 round out the top 5.
Starting back in number 6, in that 6th position, Sue, is that number 48 car who was on the pole, Madison Grace. It'll be interesting to see how she pulls out from this one. Followed by that, we've got Erin Nelson in the 41 car. We haven't seen her up there in a while either since that first race we had. The number 11, the number 21, who struggled a little bit last week, Sue. You know, he was a lap down pretty much that whole race. That boy just could not catch a break.
No, but he did held on and was able to gain a few spots with other drivers going out of the race.
That he was, Sue. That he was. Followed by that, in the top 10, to round out the top 10, is that 83 car. So, it'll be interesting to see how these cars play out, because the pit stop really just shook everything up.
It sure did. Well, here they come out of turn 4.
Oh, it's interesting seeing him just single file wide there, Sue, and not having a car a lap down.
We do not have a car lap down yet.
Oh, there's that 6 car with those flames on his car. I bet he's going to use them to his advantage, Sue, as they go back to green flag racing here.
Let's hope. Here they go. The green flag is out. And they're going green racing again. That 39, he just shot out of a cannon.
That he did, Sue. I mean, he is just on a roll, that 39 Benford car.
That 64, she's keeping up with him just a bit.
She is, but looking back there a little bit further, we can see that 6 and 13 are about to go at it. That 39 car is definitely way out in front. Oh my goodness, he is pitting, Sue.
Looks like our top leaders
Oh
are
my
pitting.
goodness, oh my goodness. Look at what happened there, Sue. Right in front of us.
Oh man, that was quite interesting.
That was quite a fiasco. They're racing back to the green flag though, Sue. It looks like that 17 car there is in the lead.
Again.
Oh my goodness.
She has been in the top 10 in these races for quite a while. She has dominated, so to speak.
That she has. Well, it looks like the accident's cleared out there, Sue, so she takes that yellow flag there safely, which is, oh my goodness, so thankful that she does.
Here's a replay.
It looks like that 33 car's right down there on the bottom there. They kind of all bottle up and slow down because some of those cars are wanting to pit again for some reason. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And they all just pile in right behind them there, Sue.
Yeah, they kind of blocked the raceway there, and people behind just had nowhere to go.
They didn't, Sue. They didn't. There's that look at from the 19. Oh my goodness.
Just a side swipe, but
just side swipe it there, just a little bit.
That's quite a hard hit into the wall.
That it was, Sue. Oh man, and that poor 57 car. He had a strong car too, it looked like today. I think he might be finishing up a little early.
He might. Here our leaders come down to pit again. Looks like the green flag pit stops. They were trying to pull a road race strategy where you pit first and hopefully make it to the end of the race on fuel. I wonder if that was part of their strategy.
It might have been, Sue, or I wonder if they just changed their minds because they didn't get enough tires and didn't like the way that it felt.
That could be as well, but typically the leaders don't do that, at least not very often.
That they don't. Well, here they come down. 13 cars in. Let's see who gets out of here first, Sue. Well, it looks like that 52 car of Eric Rector, followed by his teammate 17, the 39, 64, 48, and the 13, Sue. It'll be interesting to see.
It will be. Right, well, as they get lined back up, we're going to take yet another break, and we'll be back to go green flag racing again on the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing.
The Racer League is brought to you by the letter Y. Because, why not?
Well, hey y'all, this is the Y. You're watching the Racer League, and the lights are out on that pace car there, Sue, and it looks like next time by we're going to go green flag racing.
We are. It has been quite an exciting race so far.
That it has, Sue. There's been so many people in accidents so far, Sue. I don't think we've seen it like this before.
We have not gone one lap under green yet.
Oh my goodness. I hope they just sort this all out and just, kind of calm down a little bit.
I'm sure they will, otherwise we'll run out of cars on the racetrack.
That we will, Sue. That we will. That's so silly. Well, it looks like that 17 car's holding on to the lead though there, Sue.
She was the first one out of the pits, followed by number 11, and the number 41, the number 21 up in fourth, and the number 85 rounding out the top five.
Yeah, Sue, it looks like the 83 car moved its way up there as well. It went from the 10th position up to the 6th. We've got the number 37 in 7th, 84 there in 9th, or 8th, the 95 in 9th, and the 92 wrapping out the top 10 there, Sue.
We got quite a good race ahead of us as they're coming down to turn 4, about to take the green flag.
Again, we have no cars a lap down there, Sue.
Not yet, but we do have 2 cars on the lead lap, but they're in front, just in front of the leaders.
Oh my goodness, and it's that 91 car that got in that accident, Sue.
It is, along with the number 52.
Oh my goodness. Well, thankfully it looks like that 91 kind of got out of the way there, Sue. Well, tried to.
It tried to.
Well, here they come, Sue. They are all sorts of shuffled up and bottled up there, Sue.
They are. This is quite a predicament.
Oh my goodness, they're spinning again, Sue.
They are spinning again. We cannot complete a lap under green.
Well, it looks like that 52 car might try to get his lap back. Oh my goodness, he's pitting, Sue.
He is pitting again.
What are they thinking?
Well, being almost a lap down, I'm sure he was trying to get his lap back, but something is wrong with his car.
It looks like it, Sue. Well, it looks like they don't have to go. They didn't have far to go to race back to that yellow flag. Well, here's the caution, Sue. Just kind of got bottled back up there, and that 48 car just spun around. Had nowhere else to go.
That 39 bounced right off of the...
Right into the 92 there, Sue. I don't think she's going to make it out of that one.
Let's take a look at that hit from that 95 again.
Oh my goodness, yes. He hit both walls, Sue.
He hit both
This
walls.
track is not very wide.
It is not. And here the leaders come down to pit again.
Oh my.
This track is very hard on the tires.
Well, they're leading us down, Sue, so we'll see what happens.
Not a single car stayed out.
Yep, they all went through. Looks like that 64 got out, but I think those two, that 13 and 64, are almost a lap down. Is that right,
They
Sue?
must have been almost a lap down. That's correct.
Interesting how all that works out. Well, it looks like that 17 car is going to be the first one out.
It was as a gas and go
21,
from several of these
37,
cars.
41, 84, 47, 11, 6, and 85, Sue.
Here comes at 49 all by its lonesome.
Yep.
Well, it's that time again. As they get lined up, we're going to go to a break. But don't worry, we'll be right back with more of the Racer League.
Don't forget to like or comment below and let us know what you think. The Racer League is brought to you by the spider on your shoulder. Get it! Hurry!
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders. The lights are out on the pace car, and we're about to go green, Dwight.
That we are there, Sue, and it looks like they sorted some of their stuff out there, because now they've got some cars down there on the bottom line, and it looks like the 21 car is taking the lead, Sue.
The 21 has taken the lead.
Followed by the 83, 37, 41, and the 84, Sue.
In 6th place, we got number 47, the number 11, 85, the number 49. That's surprising. He started in last place and was even involved in the very first caution, and he's up in 9th.
Oh my goodness, he's doing it pretty good there, Sue, then.
He is. And then the number 8 is in 10th.
Now, he was also involved in an accident too, Sue.
Also involved in a caution. That's correct, Dwight.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they start this out. That number 6 car did not make it out very well, though, there, Sue. He looks pretty roughed up.
He does look roughed up, but he'll hang in there, because if there's any more cautions and cars are out of the race, as long as he has enough laps that he can get ahead of them, he'll gain some extra points. So there is a reason for them to stay out, even though they are a few laps down.
Well, that makes a little bit more sense, Sue. I was kind of wondering, like, well, your car's all beat up, ain't got a hood on it. You might want to just call it quits.
Nobody likes to call it quits, especially when we're green flag racing. 21 shot out of a cannon.
Oh, my goodness. Well, he got right around that 6 car of his brother there, Steven Nelson. Oh, and looks like the 6 is trying to make a block move there on the 52.
That 52 is a lap down. He's racing to get his lap back.
Well, he's racing really hard. It don't look like his car's messed up there too much, Sue.
It does not, but he is definitely allowing the number 21 to pull ahead of the other lead lap cars in 2nd and 3rd place.
Well, yeah, Sue, that 21 car there of Jeremy Nelson, I mean, he was struggling last week. It's nice to see him out front this week, you know?
It is nice to see him out leading some laps.
Instead of on that bottom line like we saw him a lot last week. Oh, my goodness, that poor feller.
He was, but he fought hard and tried to get his lap back several times. It just never accumulated to that.
Well, he's winning this week, that's for sure, Sue.
He's leading now, that's right. He's gaining some bonus points.
Looks like that 37 car got past those lap cars back there, Sue.
It did.
Who is in that 37 car? Is that Eric Bellarby? Is
That
that
is-
how you would say his name? Is that correct?
That's correct. First time that he's actually been up in the top 5.
Yep. And there's Kaylee back there in the 84 Norwex car, Sue.
Yep.
Nice to see her up there as well. She was a little rough last week, too, if I remember right.
A little bit, yes.
All right. Well, it's nice to see her up there. Looks like she's on the move. Look at her trying to go underneath there, the Eric Bellarby car there.
Yeah. Trying to bump and run move.
Well, it looks like it paid off, Sue. She
At
is
least-
an aggressive driver today.
At least she's not as aggressive as the number 47 was last week.
Oh, my goodness. I think everybody's trying to take note of what he did there and show these rookies just what they're made of.
Yeah.
They ain't going to take it from them, Sue.
They are not.
Well, Sue, I think I'm going to head down to the field. It looks like things have kind of sorted themselves out here for a little bit. I'm going to go down and see if I can find one of them racers that was involved in the wreck early and see how they're doing.
All right, that sounds like a plan. We're going to take a quick break while Dwight goes to the infield. We'll be back on the Racer League.
Racer League is brought to you by electricity, because without it, you wouldn't be watching us.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. Dwight is down in the infield looking for a driver to interview that is out of the race. Now here we are back in the broadcast booth. Number 21 leads the race, but that 84 is moving closer and closer every lap. In fact, she's pretty much caught the number 21. That speed is just incredible, that run that she got on the number 21. In fact, here she goes for the move and takes the lead away from number 21, Jeremy. So our leader now is number 84, Kaylee Banks. And I just got word, it looks like Dwight has found somebody down in the infield. Dwight?
Well, hey, y'all, this is Dwight, and I'm actually down here with Michael Rector. He drives that 72 Canada Dry car. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Wow, that spin put me in vestibular disorder.
Oh, my goodness, it did?
I'm dizzy.
Are you all right there, Michael?
I'm more dizzy than I normally am.
Oh, my goodness, that was quite a ride that you had there. What happened? Can you walk us through it?
I'm not sure I can. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I got rear-ended, and the next thing I knew, I was going around and around and around and around some more.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's nice to see that you're all right and out of the infield care center there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they do a good job. They check me out, and they couldn't find anything that's not already wrong with me.
Well, that's great to know there, Michael. Well, thank you so much for your time. And
that Canada Dry car is going to get back in service, and it'll be there ready for the next race.
All
Drink
right.
Canada Dry.
All righty, sir. Well, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Well, while I get back up to the broadcast booth, we'll go ahead and take a small little break, y'all. We'll see you real soon.
You're watching the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing League. You're watching the Racer League, and this break is brought to you by this joke. So, 3 guys walked into a bar, and
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue, and I'm here with Dwight again. He's back in the broadcast booth. Nice to have you back, Dwight.
Well, thanks, Sue. It was really nice being down there on the track. Those drivers are really nice, but I still hope that Michael Rector's okay. Even in that interview, I was a little worried he's still a little dizzy.
Well, that's quite all right. I'm sure he'll be back and ready to go next week.
I sure hope so, because it was nice talking with him.
Well, here we got the number 84 leading our race on lap 46. She started this race back in 19th, so she's moved up quite a bit of spots. In fact, last week it looks like she finished 23rd. In the first race, she finished 15th.
Well, that's fantastic.
So for her to be leading this race is quite a big improvement for that race team.
That it is, Sue. That it is. Well, I think this is a good time for us to start the Racer League Rundown. I'm going to go ahead and continue this rundown here with the number 11 car. He started this race in the 17th position. He's not had very good starts here, Sue, lately. He's started, back in the top 20 and hasn't really finished a race under a lap down. So it's nice to see him up there in the second position, Sue.
That it is. We've had quite a bit of new faces up here. In fact, speaking of new faces, the number 21, he qualified in the top 10. He qualified 8th, but the last 2 races, he finished 22nd and 13th.
Oh my goodness. Nice to see him up here in the front as well then, Sue.
It is. He's driving in the 3rd position.
Well, fantastic.
And right behind him is the number 49.
That's Rod's car. Rod started this race actually all the way back in the 30th position. He started dead last and has brought his car up to the 4th position.
That is impressive.
He has not qualified well here lately, Sue. Even in the first and second races, he qualified 29th and 27th, but has always been able to pull it off with a 6th place finish in the first race, followed by a 16th position. And it looks like he's even moving up further into that 3rd position, Sue.
He is a car on the move.
He might be one to watch out for, Sue.
He could be. He has just been taking names and numbers. And the number 64 is back in the 5th position. She qualified 4th and has finished in the top 10 in the first 2 races of this season.
I would almost call her Miss Consistency, if that's what you can call it, because she's run really well here in the start of this league.
She has.
And next we got the number 8 car. He started in the 11th position and actually had the pole last week. He finished that race, though, in the 10th position. And even the week before that, in our first week, he started in the 9th position, but he did not finish the race. So having him in the top 10, that's going to be really well for him with these points.
It is. Here we got the number 37 Icebreakers car of Eric Balabi. He started this race in 13th. So seeing him up here is quite interesting, as well as having him qualifying 25th and 28th in the previous races.
Yep. Next, we've got the number 85 of Christopher Bailey, and right behind him is that 47, that aggressive of John Jackson.
He better watch out.
He better. But this 85 car here, he started back in the 28th position. So a lot of these guys that started in the rear of the field have made their way through by avoiding a lot of the accidents.
And probably adjustments on their race cars.
That too, Sue. That too. Well, Christopher also didn't really finish that well. Oh my goodness. And there goes that aggressive of 47 of John Jackson. Oh my goodness. That car was on the wall. Can you believe that, Sue?
That was quite amazing.
Well, that takes us to that number 47 car. He has been so aggressive, Sue, these last few weeks.
He has. Very, very aggressive. Well, here we are racing back to the line. The number 84 has maintained the lead. As they get lined back up, we're going to take a break. I bet you couldn't have guessed that. We'll be right back.
Racer League is brought to you by that stain on your shirt. Ha! Made you look.
Well, hey, y'all, this is Dwight. We're back now to the Racer League, and it looks like, Sue, the lights are out on that race car.
They are out on that pace car. We're going to go green once again when we come back around.
That's fantastic. That 84 car, though, through that caution, she maintained the lead there, Sue, followed by the 11, that 49 of Rod, the 21 in fourth, and it looks like the 64 of Katie rounds out the top 5, Sue.
That is impressive. We got two teammates in the first and fifth position.
Interesting.
In the sixth position, we got number 8, followed by number 37, the 17, the 47, and the 85. Those round out our top 10 cars.
It's pretty interesting.
It is. What do you think of this, Dwight?
Well, that last accident there with that 47 and the 85, it's interesting to still see them there in the top 10.
It is. I don't think they came into pit. They were able to get back on the track and go. So we'll see how they pan out as the race goes on.
Well, it was just pretty interesting, Stu, because that 85 car was up on the wall that last time.
It was. It was. Another interesting point, too, is that number 49 in third.
Oh, yes, so he started last.
He started dead last.
So to come from last to the top 5 there, Stu, I mean, that's just, you should be proud of that.
Oh, that's quite an accomplishment in of itself.
Well, let me see if I can get this right as we come to the green flag, Sue, because they didn't double file start there like they usually do, Sue. So that means we're under 10 to go.
That's correct. We are under 10 to go. And number 84 leads them down into turn 1.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, I would love to see another female win our 3rd race in a row. I mean, that would be pretty dramatic, Sue.
It would, but the number 49, he's moved already into the 2nd spot. Only held up by the number 6.
That's true, Sue, but there comes that 64 underneath that 11 there. It looks like she's going to try to make a move herself.
She is. It looks like she may have got it.
It looks like she might have, but we're going to follow that 49 car as he tries to get around that 6 car. He's on the backside of him there as they come down the back stretch.
He's got a good run. There's the number 64 as we were just talking about.
She did take it.
And she's got a run coming up on that 49. He's being held up by that 6. Just can't quite get around.
She just can't quite do it there. But we'll see what happens here because, you got teammates there. Oh, my goodness. There she goes on the outside looking there. Well, I remember, though, Nate saying that inside line is the preferred line. But it looks like she's got help there from that 11 car, Sue.
She does, but
I don't think it's going to be enough.
It's not. That inside line is just too fast.
It is. It is.
There's that number 11 taking advantage of the number 64 being caught on the outside.
Well, he looks like he tried to play her there. It looks like he went outside with her and then said, oh, nope, I'm going to pass you on the inside.
That appears to be what has happened as the number 11 is just about cleared of that number 64.
Do you see who's back behind there? Look who's back there in that 5th position. So it's that number 17, Christy Rector.
It sure is. Talk about misconsistency.
Oh, that's true, Sue. She has also been up there a lot lately.
2 of our most consistent drivers, the number 64 and the number 17, are once again in the top 5.
That's just amazing.
What's more amazing is that number 6 of a lap down just passed the leader to gain a lap back.
Oh my goodness, can you believe that? I mean, he don't even have a hood.
Doesn't even have a hood.
Well, it looks like that 84 of Kaylee there has started to slow down a little bit, Sue.
She might have.
I think she might have something going on with those tires. Remember, we were saying those tires do wear out pretty quick, and they have not pitted in a while.
They have not pitted in quite a while. In fact, that number 49 has come up and has caught that number 84. He is right on her bumper.
Oh, that he is, Sue. That he is. We only have a few more laps to go. It'd be interesting to see if he can take that, see if he can go for the lead there, Sue. See if he'll try to make a move.
He's got the run. Can he get the pass on here?
I don't know, Sue. They're coming down the front stretch. It'll be interesting to see if he tries to make a move here into turn one.
He's looking.
Oh, he's looking.
Oh,
he got the inside quarter panel there, Sue.
He got that nose underneath the 84 and put her on the outside.
Look at her. She's squirming out there on that outside. That's one thing Nate said, too. When they're on that outside, that car just don't want to hold like it does on the inside.
It does not. It gets quite loose in the handle.
That it does. They just start squirming around and just can't hold on to the car. That 49 car, though, is going to take us. He's got the lead there, Sue.
He's got the lead. He'll get a bonus point for leading that lap, coming all the way back from last place.
Last to first. That's like a Cinderella story there, Sue.
It almost is.
Well, there's that 11 car. See, I think there's something going on with that 84, because that 11 car is also caught up to her pretty quick.
They have, and looks like that number 49, though, is going to lead us to a white flag.
Oh, my goodness.
That signifies the last lap of the race.
Yeah, he's coming around. He's got a pretty commanding lead so far, Sue.
He sure does. It would take quite an event to knock him out of that first place.
That it would. I would always think something would have to happen with that 6 car, because he comes down into 3 and 4. Looks like he might just hold on to it, Sue.
It appears so. He's going to bring the field to the start-finish line and end the race. And he is our winner.
Oh, my goodness. Just a Cinderella story, Sue. Going from last to first. That was a strong car that he had there, Sue, but that 84 car held on to the second position.
There's another look at our leader. Like we said before, he started dead last. He came all the way up and won the race, even involved in a caution.
That's amazing to be able to hold on like that in a track like this.
The determination of that team is very quite impressive.
It was. They did not quit, as we talked about earlier.
That's correct. We'd like to thank you for watching the Racing League. My name is Sue Ellen.
And I'm Dwight Flanders.
And we'll see you at our next race on the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing League.
That'll do, Sue. That'll do.
Racer League is brought to you by Ben Sound. And images were provided by Google. Don't forget to like or comment below on what you think of Racer League. And throw a heart in for me.